Good afternoon. Tony here. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Father's Day, the 17th of June. I typically do the cooking on Father's Day, and I don't mind doing so. For tomorrow's meal, we have to make some preparation. We've got some kebabs, which is on the menu. We have some chicken kebabs, some beef kebabs, and some shrimp and scallop kebabs. But tonight we need to make some tahini. We need to make some hummus from the tahini. We're going to make a remojo de ajo, which is my friend RivetGardener in the south, and he's got a very nice recipe that we're going to be using for the marinade. So let's go inside and cook in Tears' kitchen. As you can see, while we're outdoors, monsoon season is beginning here in northern Arizona. Happens every year. Yesterday or Friday they declared it that it's going to be officially monsoon season from June 15th until September 30th. Just hope we get some rain. And because the conditions are dry, we're going to be doing the grilling all indoors because of the fire restrictions. Alright, so we're going to go with a slight variation. I would like to bake the remojo de ajo, but it's really hot here in Arizona, and so we're going to cheat just a little bit. Okay, so I have foil, 2 heads of garlic. I'm going to put some rock salt and some olive oil. We're going to cook it on the stovetop so it doesn't heat the kitchen up so much. Typically I bake my garlic heads this way, and the end result is you can squeeze out each clove and put the paper in compost. But because of the heat, it's almost summertime, it's almost Steve's birthday. This is the way we're going to do it, stovetop and turning occasionally. What I'm doing right now is grinding some coriander seeds for the chicken. We're going to use mint for the beef. We're going to use coriander for the chicken, and the seafood is just going to be straight remojo de ajo. And we're going to mix these in baggies, and we're going to refrigerate them overnight. This molcajete is very inexpensive to buy. I actually bought this one in Cedartown, Georgia, a little Mexican shop there, and it works wonderfully in grinding any herbs and spices that you want to include in your cooking. This is basically a pestle and mortar, but it's a little more rougher than what we're all accustomed to. But I tell you right now, the kitchen smells fantastic with the smell of coriander and the garlic. Pretty soon we're going to squeeze our limes and let everything marinate. Okay, once your garlic is cooled, you can peel each clove off and just kind of squeeze it into the mixture here, which there's no mixture right now, but it's going to be lime, some olive oil, and garlic, and some red pepper. And you can discard your material into the compost, and that's it. Alright, so we're going to make our tahini, which is basically toasted sesame, olive oil, about a 1/4 cup, and that's a cup of sesame. Blend it. Okay, I've added 1 can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. I've added about a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 of onion powder, and a little bit of some sesame oil, and about a cup of lemon. All right, for our meat sauce, the beef sauce, we've got about a half of an onion, yellow and red. We've got some Greek yogurt. We have olive oil. We have some garlic powder. We have just a little bit of cilantro. We're going to blend this up. And some cream cheese. All right, I've added about a quarter cup of cucumber and a little bit of salt, and it may need a little bit of working into, but I guarantee you the sauce is going to be worth it. Alright, so here we have the beef with the mint, we have the chicken with the coriander, the fenugreek, and the anise, and here we have the shrimp and the scallops. We have John's remojo de ajo that we're going to divide into equal 3 parts and let this marinate overnight. Good morning, Elijah.
Good morning, Dad. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, son. What are you doing?
I quartered and sliced all the veggies.
Awesome. We're going to blanch these in boiling water for a couple minutes, and then we're going to throw them into an ice bath to cool them down, and then we'll be ready for skewering. What blanching does to these veggies makes them pliable so they don't break when you skewer them. Okay, here we have our orange pepper. We have some mushroom, white onion, green onion, red onion, zucchini, cherry tomatoes, some mango, and some piña. Our skewers have been soaking. Our veggies are quartered, blanched. The meat has been marinating overnight, and it's now at room temperature in the remojo de ajo. And we're ready to begin assembling the haboobs.
I make sure my fingers are spaced like this so this won't poke me, and make sure that the curved side is like this, and make sure that this is in the middle, and don't rush it, just take it slowly and twist.
Awesome. That mint in the remojo de ajo smells wonderful. Alright, I've added 3 teaspoons of horseradish to some of the cucumber sauce because I like horseradish.
Tony is going to try the Father's Day meal that he made for the family.
Couscous and the leftover scallops. We steamed them in the remojo de ajo, and we put them on top. Really good. It's such a feast. I don't know where to begin. I'll try a piece of meat. And this is the hummus. This is the cotija cheese. Very delicious.